Welcome back, guys, to another. This is basically MMA Joey After Dark, as we've coined him to just be a cornball. But yeah, I'm here. I did a video. I'm going to do a second video, and maybe even I'm going to do a third video, second and third video about all the news that was announced today. But by the time I got home and got out the first one, I figured it was too late to release any more anyway. So I'm probably going to do them at some point tomorrow and release them, or I might even do them after this stream and just bite the bullet. But a few people were saying I needed to stream tonight, and I figured what better time to jump on a stream than 12:30 a.m. Eastern time. If I made another video that I wasn't even going to release tonight anyway, it was going to be another 45 minutes because I like when I record a video, I like to get it edited, upload it, titled, thumbnailed. I like to get it 100% complete. I don't like to leave anything incomplete, if that makes sense. So, yeah, here I am. We can talk about whatever you guys want. Sean Strickland essentially kind of leaked that the UFC is looking at Israel Adesanya versus Dricus Du Plessi. The recent 288 news that I called, if you guys watch the videos, you know I called it before there was even rampant speculation around that matchup. Belal Muhammad versus Gilbert Burns for the co-main event of UFC 288. 5-round co-main event, which is solid as hell. And I did an entire video on it, which is, let's see how long it is. It's 17 and a half minutes. And I go through every possible thing you could imagine. Every single thing you can imagine is in that video. So do me a favor, if you're watching this stream tonight live, if you're watching it tomorrow after I've already ended this stream and you're just watching the pre-recorded, do me a favor, go check out that video and bump it in the algorithm. And if you guys are going to be up tonight, watch it after the stream. If not, watch it tomorrow. But yeah, so appreciate you guys. Like the stream. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Throw questions in the chat. Let's see what we're at subscriber-wise today. We are at 9,056. So, we slowed down a bit. We've slowed down a bit, but we're still doing good. We're still doing good. You know, the news is boom and bust. Just peaks and valleys with everything. For all your late night pleasure. What's up, Blaze? What's up, Blaze? Blaze is always in these chats. He's been in these chats for a long time, even when I had like 2,000 subs, I believe. So appreciate you, Blaze. What's up, Chase? What's going on, Chase? What's up, Flat Earth Casual? Appreciate you. What's up, John Rod? What's up, Joel Bell? Early prediction for Burns versus Belal. The more I think about it, it is an X factor regarding their cardio and what kind of shape they're in. The more I think about it, the more I think about Belal is going to finish him. I think Belal is going to finish him, depending on the shape that he's in. UFC 288 is saved. Made my day that much better. Got a real card now. That is true. UFC 288 tickets. Let me take a look. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, nothing but resale tickets here. Jeez Louise. Filters. Get rid of platinum. Get rid of that bullshit. Let's see how much this is. Damn, for decent tickets. Let me zoom out real quick. For decent tickets, you're really looking at $600 plus fees. So you're looking at $1,200 plus probably another $200 in fees to go to 288, and it's not even that good of a card. I'm about to just go all bougie out and buy these platinum tickets right next to the cage, first row. It's only $17,000. I think I can swing it. It's front row right next to the cage. Maybe I can get some screen time. That's crazy. Let's see how much it costs for way up here. That's nuts. Even for like the midsection, you're looking at 356 plus fees, and Ticketmaster will rob you in fees. Will absolutely rob you in fees. Does Dan Hooker have a relationship with kangaroos? Yes, he does. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Bet you can't. Bet you can't. Adesanya finishing Dricus Du Plessi in the first round. Honestly, if Dricus Du Plessi wants to have a chance at all against Israel Adesanya, what he needs to, there's two main factors when I look at Dricus Du Plessi having a chance to dethrone Israel Adesanya. The first factor, can he smuggle a shillelagh in the cage with him? The second, can Hornswoggle hide underneath the octagon and pop out for some assistance, distracting the ref while Dricus low blows Adesanya and then puts him in the Boston Crab? Those are the two main factors I look at when I think, can he get it done? Dricus needs to hit Izzy with the Sweet Chin music. Imagine if, I'm not going to lie, if Dricus beats Izzy, and this has nothing to do with liking Izzy, it has to do with, we would literally have a fraud. If Dricus Du Plessi were to beat Izzy, I would hate MMA. I would absolutely hate MMA. It would be an embarrassment to have him as a champ. LMFAO, literally the only two ways you can win. Yeah. Got to sneak into Shillelagh or see if he can get Hornswoggle to distract the ref. Rip Emmett. That's old news, though. That's old news. We've known about Emmett for quite a bit versus Topuria. Let me take a look. How long ago was that announced? I did a video on that. That's 3 weeks old, my friend. That's 3 long weeks old. But yeah, I think Topuria wins. And that's why you just proved all your picks are biased. Why? Because I don't like... Because Dricus Du Plessis would be a fraud of a champ. And even if my picks are biased, I'll stand by them because you know what? They're right most of the time. So, even though they're not biased, there's very few fighters I have any emotional attachment to in MMA. I mean, these are other grown men that have never met me, that I don't know, that I'll probably never know, that don't know I exist. And you think I'm that emotionally attached to them that I'm making picks based off of who I like or dislike? That's wild. That is wild. But there is people that do that, but that's just not me. When a guy loses, I go to bed and sleep just right. But to have Dricus Du Plessis as a champion would be an absolute embarrassment and would really upset me. It would basically just say, okay, the sport is not legitimate. It's a fluky sport. Whoever flukes a win, flukes a win. What are the chances we see Holloway before the end of the year? I'm guessing it's low. What are your thoughts? I don't think we do. What are they going to have him kill off another contender? It's possible, though. It's possible Max Holloway could be fighting for the title before the end of the year. So, yeah. Still here. Change your name to Ranch Dressing, and am I considering anything you have to say? Dude, you got lucky one time. I got lucky one time. I did 32 prediction videos in 2023. I got 24 correct. And I have a 68% pick rate for full card predictions for the year of 2023. So, okay. Walking around acting like he's not biased towards conservative athletes. What does that even mean? I'm not even sure what that means. Would you rather what? Am I the only one who thinks Jan would brutally KO Costa? I think I said that on stream the other night. I think Jan would KO Costa. What's up, Tori? I hope you're doing well. Victim complex, 68%. That's not the way it works. It's not the same as grade school grading. You're an idiot. You say Max will get rid of the contenders, but you don't want the TKZ fight? At least that shows Holloway's... No, dude. TK, you want to... Okay, might as well throw me in there against Max Holloway at this point. You just want to watch someone get bludgeoned? Have him fight someone that Volk's already fought. Make him beat up Brian Ortega again. Who else has Volk fought? TKZ and Max. That's it. Burns versus Covington prediction. I feel like Colby might win it with his pressure and volume. Probably Colby via decision. All right, look, everyone, say goodbye to Blue Cheese Bandit. Now he's in here just throwing out weird insults. We're going to say goodbye to him on the channel now. He's a clown anyway. He's always talking shit, and it doesn't even make sense. So. What's up, Joey? Are you going to cry as much as me if Belal wins? I think Belal's going to win, so I'm already immune to it. Unfortunately. It sucks. Joey, did you see MMA Guru stood up on stream? It's a miracle. I did not. I think TKZ has a similar chances. I think TKZ has similar chances to Ortega against Max, though. You're probably right, but yeah, I don't want to see TKZ get bludgeoned to death. Oh, what's up, Joey? What's up, Tobias? Later, clown. Yeah, he's gone, dude. He's just always stirring up shit. Maybe I'll unban him in like a week. I'll give him like a week timeout. Throw the shillelagh hammer down. Dude's just being annoying tonight and saying shit that doesn't even make sense. So now he can type into the abyss. If you're hearing this right now, nobody can see any of your messages. Nobody can see them. Go find a new account. Colby via decision. That's biased towards conservative athletes again. Okay. What is he saying? So hold on. Was that what he was saying? He's saying political. You think I take political? What's the word even? What is it? Political sides, I guess. Based on who I'm picking in a fight, you're a clown. That's what he's implying, I guess. I didn't even pick up on that because I'm tired. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot and an embarrassment of a man. Go watch another channel. You don't need to participate here anymore. Dude said I had biased picks, but I'm killing it with picks. So these biased picks might be the best biased picks you've ever seen. You're glad he's gone? Thank you, Chase. I'm happy you back it up. I might give him a second chance in like a week, but for now he's gonna chill. He always just comes in here and tries to stir shit up, saying dumb shit. Burns versus Belal is a great technical high-level fight. Yeah, I think it's a super high-level fight. I'm really looking forward to it. How come you don't want Belal to win? Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to the guy that said that? I don't really care because I don't really have an emotional attachment to these guys too much. Do I like Burns a little bit more than Belal? Yeah, but it's not like I don't know these guys. These guys don't know me. I'm never going to meet them. They don't know I exist. So it's very rare that I have an emotional attachment to a fighter to want them win. One is Anderson Silva. I always want Anderson to win. Jose Aldo, I always want to win. But outside of that, like, the only emotional attachment you'll see is after I've made a pick and people are just shitting on my pick. You're an idiot. This is a terrible pick. And then I'm like, all right, come on, pull through for me. That's where I get. But that's only a level of bias after the pick. That's not because I'm picking. At the end of the day, I have a bias towards victory. I want to be right. You think I sit on here and record these videos and research for hours on fight picks to want to be wrong because I like this guy over that guy, and based on political things? I don't know what any of these guys, for the most part, political affiliations are outside of Jorge Masvidal, who's running for Congress. But dude's a clown. I was saying Izzy versus Dricus was in the works for July. It looks like that's probably going to happen, to be quite honest, which is really an embarrassment. Israel knows you exist. Maybe slightly, but not really. Belal said the Habib called him and told him to take 5 rounds. Oh, that's interesting. I had an emotional attachment to kind of Woodley to win every fight. Really? Why is MMA fun if you don't have an emotional tie to a fighter? I don't like fights where I don't care about the fighters. It's boring in my opinion. For me, it's not about that. I just want to see a really good fight. Of course, there's guys that I'm rooting for a little bit more than others, but not like an extreme emotional attachment. For me, it's more of what fights would be the best after the fact. Like okay, I'm trying to think of an example here. I'm trying to think of a good example here. Like, for example, I don't want Dricus to beat Adesanya. I'm biased against Dricus because he's horrible, and it would ruin the middleweight division if he won the title. I mean, then we'd have to watch a rematch probably. So, yeah, but like if I go back and let's look at UFC events, okay? Let's look at some past UFC events. Let's go back to UFC 285, okay? John Jones versus Cyril Gane. I wanted John Jones to win, not only because I picked him, but because everyone was shitting on my pick. So then it made me actually emotionally attached to my pick. And also, it's more fun for the division. Co-main event, Valentina Shevchenko, Grasso, don't care. Jeff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. I want Shavkat to win because it makes the division more fun because he's one of the most exciting fighters in the division. Mateusz Gamrot, Jalen Turner. I like both guys. Didn't care who win. If anything, leaning towards Gamrot just because I picked Gamrot to win. Bo Nickel, Jamie Pickett. I would have loved Jamie Pickett to whoop on Bo Nickel, but because of the overhyping, Cody Garbrandt, I feel for his career, so I wanted him to win. But outside of that, it's like, I'm not deeply attached to these guys, So I hope that makes sense. I used to be more emotionally attached to fighters. But the thing is also, I think what's changed that for me is running this YouTube channel, because sometimes when it didn't matter, I'm just saying them to myself. I'm like picking a certain fighter because I want them to win before I start the YouTube channel. But my only goal with this YouTube channel is to give accurate, concise analysis and try to be correct. Attempt to be correct and accurate. That's my goal. Because if I'm not correct and accurate, then I just look like an idiot. But not really. Picking MMA is very difficult, but you get the point. How you doing, Joey? I'm doing good. The UFC definitely wants to catapult Abus Magomedov to a title shot. Dude, they're lacking contenders at middleweight. That's why. I just want to see a good fight at the end of the day, but I like Gilbert way more. So there you go. Exact same, but not way more. I don't really dislike Belal. I know he's kind of cringy, but I don't hate or like him. Your craziest and accurate prediction is Adesanya versus Alex. I'm going to share it on my IG, and I'm going to grow my IG real soon. Awesome. Thank you. But that was a crazy pick. And I believed in it, and I stood by it, and I got so much shit for it. So the fact that not only was it a correct pick, it was so accurate was crazy. Banning cheese. Don't let him bully you, son. Thank you for the $1.99 flat earth casual. Anthony Cosses, MMA Joey been showing you some love. What are you talking about, man, friend? What do you mean? Thank you. Appreciate you if that's what you're saying. Gilbert apologized to Jorge about the greasing accusation. That made me really like him. He's a really good guy. Well, the thing is, I think he was telling the truth. I think he was telling the truth because you looked at Masvidal. He was awfully shiny. I noticed it that night. I might even said something on stream. Yeah, he was straight up glistening. But thank you for the $1.99 flat earth casual. I appreciate you very much. All right, back up to the chat. Dricus by Cape Town Crab? No. I almost always root for the underdog and just whoever has the exciting style to watch. So you're rooting for Juliana Pena. Shame on you. Dricus is 5 fights undefeated in the UFC. Deserves a shot. Dude, he's fought nothing but over the hill. Not very good fighters at all. Just joined, so I don't know if this was said, but I guarantee. But to be honest, I think if a title shot wasn't guaranteed with a win, Burns and Belal are both stupid for accepting the fight when Colby gets it. I think the UFC guaranteed a title shot, but after Colby fights for the belt. That's in my video. I talk about it very detailed in my video. So if you want to check that out, I talk about it very detailed there. Bro, we got to break this down. Why is Abus getting the Sean fight? Sean says multiple people were turning him down. He wanted to fight, so that's why he's fighting Abus Magomedov. People were turning him down, so Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy for it. I like when some of these contenders get shot up the rankings. Does this make sense? Not necessarily. But Alex Pereira did the same thing. And if Abus gets a win over Sean, then he's a contender. And we need contenders. When you have Dricus Du Plessi, who's a garbage can fighting for a belt soon, potentially. I have to agree that Pav vs. Blade should have a bigger audience. I could be wrong, but the fight is pay-per-view worthy. Maybe in a main card, could be top of the prelims. Yeah, that's co-main event pay-per-view worthy, in my opinion. So, Joey, I heard Jan vs. Costas in the works for 288. Nah, that's not going to happen, especially not now. I would have demanded the fight be a title eliminator if either. Yeah, I think they did, but they're just going to have to wait till after Colby fights for the belt. That's what I believe will happen. I talked about it in my Mavsar versus Bryce video. Do you think Pavlovich has a massive advantage on the feet? Because I think the threat of the takedown kind of might make Curtis striking more dangerous. I mean, no. I don't even think... Dude, I think Blades has better technical striking, honestly. Dude, Pavlovich just goes out there and throws out just hammers. And it's super sloppy most of the time. Habib called Belal and told him to take the 5-round, give Belal some advice about Burns' cardio and wrestling. Fair enough. Amazing video you just released, Joey. I just watched. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you watching. I hope everyone goes and watches it after this and helps it hit the algorithm real nice. Dricus Du Plessi has that fire 1-round cardio. 8% Dricus. What percentage do you give Pavlovich to KO Blades in round 1? If Pavlovich beats Blades, I believe Pavlovich will most likely KO him in round 1. Heavyweight's hard to predict. I'll say 15% chance, 20% chance. So it's very possible. Gilbert apologized, read that. Does Evloev beat Bryce Mitchell? Yes. Yes. MMA Joey, what did you think about Dricus saying he's more African? I think it's all stupid. All that shit about I'm more African, you're more African, blah, blah, blah. It's all dumb. Izzy would embarrass Dricus? That he will. That he will. Jorge Masvidal always looks like he smells like cheap cologne. Okay. I can't wait to see your documentary about Juliana Pena's A1 striking abilities, guaranteed to get at least 15K views. Yeah, Juliana Pena, I mean, I need to frame by frame pause that and talk about how excellent her striking is. It's top tier. It's top tier. You think if Jan makes 185, he should get a title shot? Sure, why not? Depending on where the contenders are at. Is Sean ever going to fight for a title? Very possible he does. There's very few contenders at middleweight right now. This chatting is hard on your phone. It will send you want it to. Okay. What out of 10 chance do you think Leon getting stripped? I think it's a 7 out of 10. Nah. I'll say it's 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. If you were tasked with cutting 5 to 10 fighters from the UFC roster, who would it be? It would be easy, but I wouldn't be able to name them. I wouldn't be able to name them. Like, it would be like Juliana Miller, Derek Brunson. But yeah, I can't think of all the ones that I would cut. It'd be the ones that we don't really think about or know that well. I asked a question the other day that you wouldn't see, but it was shadow banned by YouTube. Okay. Blades is underrated. Striking is clean. Agreed. Is Dricus getting a title shot? That's what it's looking like. And I said that a while ago, but it's looking even more and more likely. It's looking even more and more likely as we speak. How bad will Bobby Green beat Jarrett Gordon? I think he'll probably finish him. I was dying the other day. You said Nunes versus Pena should keep fighting until someone gets 2 wins in a row. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Dude, if Juliana Pena wins, I'm going to destroy this whole YouTube room. This office. Adesanya is Chinese. Okay. I don't know what that means, but all right. Honestly, a win over Dricus looks worse than a loss to Pereira for Adesanya's resume. What's going to happen now is Adesanya's going to go on... Adesanya's going to go on a beating up some, like, not bums, but not very good contender streak. I think the judge pool has been tainted for political reasons. Okay. Wouldn't shock me. I have been framed Juliana Pena poster next to my Brahma Bull nightstand. Yeah, that's the way to go. That is the way to go. How is this not existence? Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. I think Jarrett Gordon going to get the win. I haven't really thought about it too much, but right now off the top of my head, I think Bobby Green wins. I'm being shadow banned? No, you're not. A main event between Jan and Font of Boston with Cater versus Barboza as co-main would be sick. That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me. Piotr Jan would be cut? No. Okay. Wouldn't it be better to just root for a good fight and best man wins versus getting emotional about the outcome based on some fans that hate? Exactly. Exactly my thought. He is talking about how Izzy was claiming he was Chinese when he fought there, basically kissing up to the country. I mean, some people over-exaggerate what actually happened, so who knows? My favorite fighter is Dricus Du Plessi. I want to be like Dricus Du Plessi. I want to raise my children similar to Dricus Du Plessi. So you want to raise your children to be garbage strikers. Understood. Something about the brand name Brahma Bull is just hilarious. Yeah. Well, Bro has a Brahma Bull nightstand. Each foot of the stand is a mini rock shoe. Yeah, it's just a rock shoes draped in epoxy. That's what it is, my friends. That's what it is. Yeah, I got my Brahma Bull desk here, signed by the Brahma Bull himself. But yeah, I'm gonna throw my Brahma Bull shoes on, go out to my Brahma Bull truck, and drive to my Brahma Bull gas station. And then go to work at my Brahma Bull work, come home, sit at my Brahma Bull dining room table, and then go upstairs and lay in my Brahma Bull sheets. And think about the Brahma Bull while I charge my phone on my Brahma Bull nightstand. Then I'm going to lay my head down on my Brahma Bull pillow with my very faint Brahma Bull nightlight in the background. And I'm going to pull up my Brahma Bull comforter and sleep in my Brahma Bull underwear. And I'm going to have dreams about Brahma Bull shoes. Then I'm going to wake up and I'm just going to be like, damn, Brahma Bull is good. Have a big day tomorrow. I'm excited to sleep. What's the big day about? How the F does Jarrett beat Bobby? Bobby's super inconsistent. You get any hate on Izzy video? Which Izzy video? But yes. Whenever Holloway fights, my heart legit beats as fast as if I was fighting. I'm pacing around my room fearing Allen would knock him out clean. That's how I feel when Anderson Silva fights, or used to fight. I still get like fight feel vibes, and my heart beats crazy, but it's for more of like the anticipation of the fight. It's weird because when I first started watching MMA, I couldn't imagine being remotely impartial in terms of who I like, who I dislike. And it's still, again, I still do have fighters that I like over other fighters, but it doesn't matter when I'm making picks. And it kind of goes counteractive to each other because let's say I like Gilbert Burns more than Belal Muhammad. I pick Belal Muhammad. I have a YouTube channel, so I want Belal Muhammad to be right so I can be right. So then it doesn't hurt as bad when Belal Muhammad wins, essentially, in that example. Yeah, then sometimes on the weekend, I kick back on my Brahma Bull couch, pick up my Brahma Bull controller, and start playing my Brahma Bull video game in 4K. It's sad to think that Tony Ferguson could be on a 6-fight losing streak soon. Yeah, exactly. What's the best win in Izzy's career? Honestly, probably the Robert Whittaker wins, in my opinion. I think they're the best wins of his career. But highlight reel-wise, Alex Pereira too. Stop, bro. I'm literally crying right now. Well, if I was near you, I'd offer you some Brahma Bull tissues, if that's what you're talking about. Do you know I like your YouTube channel when I have to be at 4:30 in the morning to go to work and I'm still up watching you? Believe me, dude. I know your pain. I know your pain. Yeah. That sucks, dude. But I appreciate you, Chase and Tori. I appreciate you, Chase and Tori. Izzy's best win is Rob Wilkinson. He's achieved more than any other Izzy's opponent since losing to him. Maybe. Brahma Bull Gaming, 100%. I just ordered my Dricus Du Plessi pillows and blanket. I'm going to be thinking about Dricus Du Plessi with my Dricus Du Plessi interview compilation playing in the background. I have my PhD defense. Why am I not sleeping? I don't know. Maybe you're nervous. You rode a mechanical bull. Your Brahma Bull. Would Colby take a Belal or Burns fight? You know what's funny? I talked about that in the video and I forgot about it. I thought about it. And I discussed it in that video. And the answer is absolutely not. Colby Covington would have changed his name. I forgot about that. I think I said in the video, I said if the UFC tried to get Colby to take a fight against Burns or Belal, Colby would go out to the store and buy the little disguised glasses with the big nose and mustache and googly eyes. I think I literally said that on the video, and I totally forgot about that until you just said that. Joe, you've become a part of my day. I talk about you at all my family get-togethers, and they are dying to meet you, but I'm afraid you come off to threatening beating up cashiers and YouTubers? What? Your family's dying to meet me? Dude, I'm starting to feel a little bit weird here. They better all be wearing Brahma Bull shoes. Dude wants to introduce me to his family. I don't know, man. That's a little bit. We got to take things. We got to slow it down, all right? We got to slow it down. All right, moving on. It hurts when Belal talks. I don't listen to him talk, so I don't really know. This is the first time I've ever cried while laughing. Appreciate you. What were you crying about? The Brahma Bull stuff? Yeah, I can't wait to take a drink of my Brahma Bull water. Got my Brahma Bull underwear on right now. Just so you guys know, I would say 80% of the time, 85% of the time, when I'm doing these streams or videos, I'm not wearing any pants. I'm just wearing my Brahma Bull underwear. Occasionally, I'll be wearing my Brahma Bull socks. And charging my Brahma Bull phone. Talking to my Brahma Bull mic. So, yeah. There you go. Dude wants me to meet his family. I'm still shook. I don't know if he was serious or not. But big pause. It's just Chase, but okay. Well, the name says differently. I think the best win of Izzy's career was against Kelvin Gastelum, okay? Bro, I'm tossing and turning and my Brahma Bull sheets are in the wash and I can't sleep right now. Yeah, I hate when my Brahma Bull sheets are in the wash. Luckily, I got multiple pairs, but sometimes when they're both in the wash, it's just a night ruiner. Who do you think would be the champion? Who would be the champion in every weight class in a perfect world? Dude, it is way too late to think of that, so I'm going to say Verna Janaroba for all of them. I'm inviting Joey over for nuggets. I like how Flat Earth has just disappeared. He ain't answering the question. Now I got to go meet his family. Is that what he's telling me right now? Big pause for sure. Is there any full card for UFC 290? There is not yet. Can you please make a Dricus? No. If it's anything less than 2 hours long, I'm gathering Dricus Du Plessi fan cup and we're going to manhunt you. Good luck. What send me flying laughing is straight face you keep when joking? Yeah. That's just the way I like to do it. I like to say ridiculous things and I just like to pretend I'm serious. You know? Like Israel Adesanya, Dricus Du Plessi. Du Plessis the far superior striker, for sure. He would absolutely brutally KO Adesanya. Adesanya doesn't stand a chance unless he gets Dricus to the ground. And that's no easy task either. Alazar, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate your support. Welcome to the Brahma Bull Club. Welcome to the Brahma Bull Club. That's what I'm going to start doing. Every time someone becomes a member, I'm going to do this. I hope somebody gets that. And is dying laughing right now. Is UFC 288 more or less rescued? Not the best card ever, but it's good now. Yeah, it's good. Talk about it in the video. The fact that Dricus Du Plessis has come this far is the goofiest thing ever. Yeah, he got the best matchups ever to make it this far. People acting like Dricus just has bad cardio. I know. Yo, Joey, I got an 11-hour flight on Saturday. Any recommendations? I would definitely watch the Brahma Bull on repeat. 2000, 2003. The fact, okay, read that already. Too threatening. Yeah, look, I'm telling you right now, if I see your dad, look, I'm telling you right now, if I see your dad and mom and they're not wearing Brahma Bull shoes, I'll Boston crab them immediately. Who wants you to meet his family? Apparently Flat Earth. The Brahma Bull membership. Did anybody not get the joke what I just did there when he joined? Did nobody get the joke there? Like, seriously. I have the Brahma Bull girth, okay. If Dricus beats Izzy, he just gets another immediate rematch. So what does it even matter? You have to beat the guys twice. Yeah, I guess so. I'm glad that you came around, Joey. Dricus is going to beat the fake African within an inch of his life and take the belt back to Dricus Du Plessi fan club. Okay, we need a Boston Crab and Brahma Bull merch. Stop it. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Tommy. It rocks. It's the Rock's famous taunt, Joey. We know that. I know, but nobody even said anything. Come on. I'm breaking out WWE type taunts on stream, and I'm getting no appreciation for it. I'm getting no vindication that you guys even understand. What's next? I'm going to have to do this. Alright, there we go. We're moving on now. My uncle is an alcoholic. You can Boston crab him for me. My wrestling needs work. I'm done. So, hold on. Your family really knows I exist? Would you just watch me in the living room? Du Plessis will gas out against Izzy. Dude won't have a chance to gas out, Tori, because he'll get KO'd in the first 2 minutes. What do you think Patty does if he comes back and loses back-to-back, which is very possible? I have no idea. UFC won't let that happen. They'll give him bums to beat. This one girl literally told me I'm packing the Brahma Bull girth. Fair enough. Columbo's nicknamed the Brahma Bull. Yep. If he couldn't beat Gordon, he is beating higher competition. Exactly. I agree 150%. %150%. But the UFC is not going to give him tougher competition. They're going to baby him for a while. For at least another year. They're going to baby his little bitch ass. That's just the way it goes. Let's see what the video is doing. It's doing all right. Not doing great. Not doing terrible. Okay. Moving on. The Tory Cannonier prediction. I'm going Cannonier. I'm going to probably make a video about the middleweight division tomorrow. Along with a video about Oliveira versus Dariush being moved to UFC 289. Izzy versus Dricus is official? No. You should have put that on a UFC shirt for this live. What exactly? How the hell is Dalen Hooker still in the top 10? Is he? I don't think he is. If he is, I'm going to throw up. But yeah, Vettori Cannonier. Vettori looked like absolute garbage in his last fight. Cannonier is tough as hell and has nasty power. I mean, Cannonier's faster than Roman Dolidze. So, if you're so confident Dricus loses, bet your channel on it. Who am I going to bet my channel to, you dumbass? Thoughts on Leon versus Shavkat? How would that fight go? I'd pick Shavkat, but I don't know how it would go, really. Shavkat has looked incredible, and I've been on the Shavkat hype train. If Dricus Du Plessis beats Israel Adesanya, you will shave your hair on your head, including your eyebrows and your eyelashes. Good luck. You never know what's bound to happen. There could be a fluke. Hamzat Chimaev emoji. Chimaev not fighting, Paulo not fighting. What is going on? What is going on? The fact that we've already been on here. The fact that we've already been on here for 40 minutes is mind-blowing. Yo, Joey, I just got done watching your video. Nice one. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was a good video when I ended it. So there's a chatting CPL with a Tory and just a regular Tory. What are you talking about? No, that's Chase, you dumbass. So, That is Chase, you dumbass. Who is the main fundraiser for Joey? The main fundraiser, dude. Shut up. You clown. Just because you're broke, you don't got a penny to your name. Stop crying. Talk about MMA instead. Would you bet your life savings on Israel against Dricus Du Plessi? No. Absolutely not. Am I confident that Izzy beats him? Yeah. But I'm not wasting my hard-earned savings in a case of a fluke. What would Shavkat have to do to become the best welterweight ever? Win the belt and then defend it 5 times against good competition. If Pena flatlined Nunes, would you immediately projectile vomit? I think I would just knock my camera over and just be like, I'm done. I'm done. I do watch you in my living room in Venom gear after long days working in the salt mines. My arms are huge, but I still wouldn't fight anyone with 5 minutes of wrestling experience. All right. Can you do a video on the origins of Joe Martinez? If you are ready. Now, what I'll do is I'll do a Joe Martinez compilation. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? The main fundraiser. Ha 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 ha. Damn, he out for blood, dissing everyone. Dricus is so bad. I have no idea how he's made up the ranks. Dude gasses out every fight because he's fought nothing but bums. Joey's sensitive. It seems like you're sensitive. Seems like you're sensitive. You pissed I called out those empty pockets of yours. Look, MMA Johnny, look, if you work hard and you save your money one day, you might have more than cents in your bank account. All right, buddy? Alex, thank you for the $1.99. Been a while since we got a spooky story, Joey. Dude, I can't even think of a spooky story right now. I'm just brain dead. I can't even think of something creative off the top of my head now. Usually I can. All right, I'll just try to come up with something. Yeah, it's late at night. It is approximately 12 a.m. Eastern time. I am sitting in the dark in front of my monitor and my camera. Well, I'm not sitting in the dark because I got my lights up. I'm sitting in front of my monitor and my camera, and I'm getting ready to watch the UFC 291 main event, Israel Adesanya versus Dricus Du Plessi on stream, wearing my Venom gear, and I hear a faint sound come from the other room, and the main event's happening. Bruce Buffer was sick, so Joe Martinez is in the cage saying, "Make some noise if you are ready." And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Woo! And then I hear a knock in the other room. And I'm starting to get suspicious. I'm like, is there a poltergeist over there? Or is someone breaking in my house? Well, guess what? I don't give a shit because I got my Venom gear on. I'm going to charge out there and I'm going to defend my home if it's under siege. And I run out there. I barge into the room and I don't see anything. There's nothing to be seen. So I hurry back and run back up to the stream just in time to see Dricus Du Plessi with Israel Adesanya in a Boston Crab. And he's wrenching so hard, but Adesanya's not tapping. And Dricus blows out both his knees and blows out his back. And then finally Herb Dean comes in and waves it off. That's the best scary story I have, even though it's not very scary. But it's pretty scary, damn scary to me. What do you think of Sergey Pavlovich? I think he's one of the most one-dimensional fighters I've ever seen in my entire life. So, I hope that makes sense. But he's fun to watch. Joe, your picks are the best, I must say. Keep up the good work. Somebody was in here earlier saying I had garbage picks. So, Alex, I hope that was worth your $1.99. I just gave you like 2 minutes of stream time with the most elaborate, scary story I could think of. You said Izzy beat Alex and doesn't deserve a rematch, even though it's statistically probable Izzy has to win at least one. It took him 4 fights. That's completely false, but okay. I'm not even gonna refute what you had to say because it's completely illogical. And yeah, I've already addressed these types of comments that have just been common tropes in the MMA community. So UFC 289 main event deserved Joe Martinez as an announcer. Exactly, agreed. My picks are better. Joey steals my picks. Shut up. No, I don't. Only guy that can beat Izzy is middleweight Rob. No. I don't think so. On a scale of 0 to Juliana Pena striking, how cringeworthy do you think Dana White's F It Fridays are? I don't know. I scroll right by them. I've never watched one. I've seen like a couple seconds when I'm scrolling by. So I'd give it a Juliana Pena, though. Because dude's always talking about, yeah, my F It Fridays, they do crazy numbers on Instagram. They get so much numbers. They're pulling a lot of hits on Instagram. It's one of the biggest things I do. Yeah, my F It Fridays are so good on Instagram. I think I'm gonna head them on over to Rumble, and I'm gonna put them on Rumble because the kid has done everything we've ever asked of him. I need to put my F It Fridays on Rumble. The Rumble. F It Fridays on Rumble. Because the hits we're getting, the analytics we're seeing, I mean, this is one of the biggest things I've done on Instagram ever. You know, it's right up there with Power Slap. People love the F It Fridays. I mean, if you've seen some of these numbers, the way they are trending, they're trending really good. I won't tell you the numbers, but they're trending good. Yeah, but that's essentially Dana White. F It Fridays. I heard him talk about it in like pressers before. Dude's a clown. I'm gonna need that $2 back with that goofy ass story. Thank you for the $1.99, Alex. You clown. Don't ever ask for another one. Who at middleweight will beat Izzy? It's gonna have to be once Izzy gets older and starts to be on the decline, or a new contender emerges. So. Yeah. It'll have to be a new contender that'll emerge. Dana probably puts his shirtless pics on Rumble. Dude sits in a hot tub with his pube area showing with his boy. When do you think Leon's fighting again? Gun to my head, I say August, and I think I live. Gun to my head, I say Alex. I say August. I don't know why I said Alex there. Early prediction for Nunes, Juliana Pena, Nunes for the finish. I'm going to go Juliana Pena, Boston Crab. Can't wait to hear Dana White's justification for giving Conor a welterweight title shot after a win over Chandler. Stop it. Please, no. No one beats Izzy in middleweight. He conquered the division. Only Rob can figure it out now. Maybe. Maybe. You didn't do it in the Usman voice? I do the best I can. So if Izzy beats Rob again and maybe Hamzat, would it make him the GOAT? Yes, but I already think he's right up there. You can make the argument now. Joey, give us a real early prediction. It's not even that early. I'm gonna make a video on it tomorrow, so it may change by tomorrow because I keep flipping back and forth on this one. I'm going Oliveira right now. It's damn near 2 a.m. I'm online giving you guys pleasure after dark. Right now, I'm leaning Oliveira. Right now, but I may switch. I got to think about it. Listen, the kid's done everything we've asked of him. We're going to do this. We're going to give him a title shot against Leon Edwards. Yeah. Yeah, if Conor beats Chandler, he's going to be like, listen, the kid has done everything we've ever asked of him. He was a 2-division champion. He's taken every fight that we've ever asked him to take. You know, when his opponents pulled out, when Jose Aldo pulled out, he just said, give me whoever. I'm going to take it. I'm going to sign the contract. The fans want it. Everyone wants it. We're in the business of making fights that the fans want to see. He just got to win over a really game and really tough Michael Chandler. And Leon Edwards wants it. Conor wants it. The fans want it. The media wants it. I want it. It's the fight to make. So there you go. What do you think of the Shara Bullet guy? Is that the guy that punched like a civilian at a mall? I think he's a maniac. Probably didn't deserve a contract. Crazy Abus Magomedov getting a top 10 fight after one fight. Yeah, it is crazy. Did you hear Dana call Ed Herman a kid? I don't believe, but maybe. I don't know. If Conor gets a title shot, I'm going to throw up. I'm with it too. Let's get Conor a title shot. No. Absolutely, positively, no. I'd be sickened. I'd be absolutely sickened. Dana after calling a prehistoric dinosaur fossil kid. Dude, Dana's always saying the same things over and over and over again. It's annoying. Not a big fan of Dana anymore. And to me, he's getting more and more unhinged. How many wins does Conor need to actually deserve a title shot? At least 3. Everyone in the MMA community is going to ride if Conor gets a title shot. Nah, they'll be the Conor McGregor simps. Like, no, he sells pay-per-views. This is a business. This is an entertainment business, and he's an entertainer. And he sells pay-per-views. So, yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. I like how when I stream, I just slowly start slouching down in the chair until I creep and creep and creep and creep and creep and creep. Who do you think wins the next Demetrius Johnson fight? I'm picking Demetrius. I'm going Demetrius. Nothing on light heavyweight? Nope, nothing yet, my friend. There's been nothing announced. I think they may be waiting for Yuri to return. They may wait for Yuri to return and just do Jamal Hill, Yuri Prochazka. Dana White sounds so excited in his fight announcement video. I love when he uses that loud, fake, excited voice. Okay. Alrighty. When those announcements actually happen, I was wandering through the woods in Baltimore City in the dark. And then I rushed home and started making my video. I took a shower and then made my video. Well, if Colby gets a title shot for making weight, imagine what happens if Conor wins. Dude might get multiple title shots. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Joey hitting 10K. Me, I'm proud of this kid. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, 15-year-old Jack. Joey, can Ikram Aliskerov rise to the top of middleweight? It's possible. I think it's too early to tell. I think it's really too early to tell. See how he'll do. To see how he will do. Nah, for real, it would be cool to see. Shut up. It'd be cool to see him. All right, dude, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. How dare you even suggest that? Yeah, it'd be really cool to see him, bro. Really can't wait to see him. Absolutely love it. Yeah. I'm gonna go with a hard pass on that one. Ikram has amazing takedown defense, but we'll see against the level of competition. I don't know, guys. It's so late already. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on stream tonight. It could be an hour. It could be 30 seconds. I can't ever dictate how long the pleasure will last. So, yeah. Also, at least read my full message. I make sense of it. Nah, for real. It'd be cool to see him fight for a title at 170 or 155. I would like to see 155 since that fight with Islam beat 10 out of 10. Okay. But I don't want to see him fight at 170 for a title. Absolutely not. Showered up for the show. Exactly. Most of the time I shower before I jump on stream because usually before I jump on stream, I'm usually been somewhere or out somewhere doing whatever. And I'm usually, you know, greasy, basically. And I can't come on stream and stream in 1080p looking like a grease ball. Def 30 seconds, Joey? Yeah. Did you see Muhammad Makayev contending in the future? It's too early to say. I'll say yes, but how far, I don't know. Let's all donate $500. Why don't you start Money Middleweight? I've never had a $500 donation in my life. So why don't you make history on the channel? When I have 100,000 subscribers, you can, the title's still there. The title's to be had. The title is to be had. First $500 dono. So it's there for you, Money Middleweight. I've seen Makayev fans saying Royval is ducking Makayev like he wouldn't sub Makayev fairly easily. Yeah, Royval would win for sure. Probably KO. And from what I saw people posting in the Discord, I believe. People just showing the tweets of Brandon Royval shitting on Makayev was hilarious. Might as well have him fight for the 85-pound belt where we're at it. Exactly. Agreed. Royval ducking Makayev is the funniest thing ever. Yeah. Hilarious. I would take Royval. I'm a big believer in Royval. Royval, it might even become a champ. I just thought you hibernate in your chair until it's time to go live. No. What happened to Moicano? I haven't watched it. It's undisclosed injury. It's undisclosed injury. So we don't know. We have no idea. We have no idea. Very unfortunate. Guys, do me a favor if you haven't already liked this stream. Run up the likes in the stream. Run up the likes in the stream. Also, double check and make sure you're subscribed. We're making the push to 10K. The kid's done everything he's ever asked of you, or you've ever asked of him, okay? The least you can do is subscribe to the channel. Makayev looks mediocre at best. He would get clapped by Raw Dog. He would get Raw Dog by Raw Dog. Why didn't Bellator ever do the trilogy between McKee and Pitbull? I have no idea. Creative differences, I don't know. Could Nunes versus Pena 3 be a sleep stream? It should be. It's a post-lim at best. So happy Charles versus Benny's on 289. With all the fights on the main card of 289, now are we going to skip it, Joey? No. But I'm still going to be pissed that the main event is shit. It's shit. The main event is shit. You got 500 views in your new video. Let's go check. I'll tell you. My end will show me different. It's more real time. Right now I have about 700 on it. So for releasing it that late, it's not bad for the channel. Hopefully it picks up a couple thousand views. It's a good video though. I go over everything in depth and really boom, boom, boom. Joey, who would win in a fight, Burns or Dustin? Probably Burns. Joey, Aljo's the bantamweight goat if he beats Cejudo. I don't know. Maybe. Could Newt? Okay, yeah, we read that. Love how people think Makayev will be a champion soon, like he isn't having the fight of his life against debuting fighters. Dude, Albazi looked terrible too against a debuting fighter as well. Against a debuting fighter. I remember how I was saying I wouldn't watch 289 no matter who was on it, but Olive's on it. Yeah. Olive's versus Benny's the real pay-per-view main event, in my opinion. It's basically Charles Oliveira defending his number 2 rank in the division. Grand scheme of things, as in Islam's number 1. So, as Dana White will say, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Joey, I heard Costa versus Giannis in the works. I don't believe it. Main event is shit. It's shit. I don't even know what we're doing right now. We're about to hit the hour mark. I don't think we're going to go too long. I like the option 1 for better logo. Yeah, me too. That's why I said I wasn't promising to go off anything. I just wanted to see what you guys thought. But yeah, it's just going to be in my banner. I just paid to have it made. I'm going to make a new banner with it. Have you seen May 20th? Card is garbage? No. What's the main event for May 20th? They should make Olives versus Benny bigger on the fight poster than Nunes Pena. They probably will. If Aljo beats Henry, he defends one more time. He's the bantamweight goat. I don't count the TJ defense, despite it's not Aljo's fault. Keep your logo 100%. It's not about my YouTube logo. It's just what I'm putting in my banner. It's what I'm putting in my banner, my YouTube banner. So it's not going to be my picture. So you don't have to worry about the OG cartoon picture changing. Aldana Pennington too. Yeah, we talked about it last night. I think Polish Power would knock out. I'd pick Jan. But even the undercard looks horrific. I'm sure it's bad. I don't even have the guts to look it up right now. I'll just be annoyed. I'm just going to be annoyed. It'll be very, very annoying. Man, Vittori versus Jarrett Gordon fight. I'm leaning Kill the Gorilla. We'll see. Oh, wait. I'm done. Vittori versus Jarrett. Good fight. I'm leaning Kill the Gorilla. Yeah. I'm leaning Cannon here. I'm going to do a video about the middleweight fights hopefully tomorrow. Aldana definitely deserved this shot. I don't know how Pena got it to. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to see Pena fight for the belt. And Pena's acting like she's some kind of superstar. Which is even funnier. Joe, I feel like the UFC is going to give Izzy a tune-up fight with Du Plessis, then make a mega fight against Hamzat, probably. Joe, I got a sweep in clinching, and I pulled out my bow and arrow today. Did you really? That's pretty sweet. I think Marvin's going to take the gorilla down. Nah, Cannonier's not easy to take down. I hope Aldana finishes Pennington because she's garbage. She's absolute garbage. If Pena gets it done, was it all worth it? No. It was not. Marvin is unlikable. Yeah, I don't think anyone really likes Marvin. What's up, Joey? Big fan. Praying they do Justin Dustin too. The only fight to make, in my opinion. What do you think about that one and who takes it? That is the fight to make. I'm leaning Dustin. I think Dustin's just a little bit crisper on the feet. I think Justin has more power and better leg kicks. But Dustin is just so crisp on the feet. Good boxing. Good technical boxing. What's the best card of the year so far? I don't remember. I couldn't tell you. Maybe 287, but I don't know. Tori, thank you for the $10 dono. Good luck on 10K extremely fast and soon. Hopefully you'll get more super chats. It sucks that I didn't hear about Shavkat or Hamza on UFC's Live earlier. I know. I read that second word. You misspelled Hamza with an S, and I read it as Shazam. But thank you for the $10 dono. I appreciate the good luck. And I want to know, I don't think Shavkat's going to get a fight announcement soon because he was in a brawl in March. My guess is it'll be another month or so before Hamza gets a fight announced because it'll be October. Marvin, you lost this round. He will touch you more. Probably. Kind of smart Paulo didn't fight Rob because if he lost to Rob at 284, he would have not gotten a pay raise. Yep. He wasn't fighting without a new contract. He was not fighting without a new contract. But it's just weird how like everyone's complaining, everyone's ducking each other, and then Whitaker's saying he don't want to fight Paulo, and Whitaker's saying he doesn't want to fight Hamzat, and it's just like it never ends. It never ends. Let me check something real quick. I can't believe it's already the 21st of April. That's crazy. Okay. Joel Bell, thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, Joel. Thank you for the $5. No message, but I appreciate you nonetheless. How does Volk do against top 5 at lightweight? I think he has a chance against Oliveira, but he probably loses to everyone else. But it's close. I think Justin is most dangerous for him. Okay. I think Justin and Dustin are both horrible matchups for him, to be honest. He's not going to be able to grapple him. I think he could... Even Oliveira is a terrible matchup, but I think Volk could, like, rock Oliveira and finish him or win a decision by outstriking him. GSP versus Izzy at middleweight, who wins? Prime GSP, I'm assuming. I'd still go Izzy. Volk beats all top 5 lightweights. Agree to disagree on that one. Just do Izzy Rob 3 since Izzy wants to stay more active. When Rob doing to deserve it more? Nope. They're going to do Dricus. And if I'm Israel's team, I'm saying, yeah, let's beat up Dricus. Bro, I'm so happy for Belal. He 100% deserves it. He does deserve it. Joey, sleeper fight, Dober versus Favola. I actually mentioned that in my video. It is a good fight. Solid fight. In my opinion, Hamzat has to have at least one top 5 win to get a title shot. Fair enough. Depends what the division's looking like. Does a Boost get a title shot if he finishes Strickland? Depends what the division looks at that time, but maybe. Maybe. Depends. If he goes out there and just murks Strickland, maybe. Ali seems very convincing about his hunger to climb the ranks. Who? Maybe give Dricus to Rob and Whitaker gets Iz. Yeah, that's not going to happen. They're going to book it, Dricus. I just got a feeling now. I had a feeling before, honestly. Izzy Rob should be the New Zealand Australia main event. They did that for UFC 2. What was that? Was it UFC 243? I don't think so, but it maybe was. Yep, it was UFC 243. I guessed that one. October of 2019. Adesanya wins the belt. Joe, if Burns doesn't get Fighter of the Year this year, I'm going to be mad the guy's too active. He's not, because he's going to get KO'd by Belal. So, Izzy deserves that free payday with Dricus Du Plessi. My guess is the UFC saying, you know, it's a chance to build Izzy because he's going to look spectacular against Dricus, and also there's lack of contenders, so no one's getting skipped over, really. Do Hamzat versus Rob and Sweeten or anywhere give Dricus title shot Paulo Kelvin? I don't want to see Hamzat versus Rob. I don't want to see Hamzat versus Rob. Because I don't want to see Hamzat knocked off by Robert Whittaker. And that's the worst matchup for Hamzat in the division, in my opinion. 3 fights in 4 months, goddamn savage. You are right. This would never happen, but how insane would it be if Pavlovich got a title shot against Jones and finished him in about a minute like his last few opponents? That'd be shocking as hell. Rob would beat Hamzat? That's what I'm saying. Maybe he would. Izzy wants to be active. That's true. You got to respect. To be honest, Gilbert's coming off a super whiny. Like, bro, he deserves the shot after getting wins against Magny and retired Masvidal. Yeah, I didn't like it, but now he's fighting Belal, so all is forgiven. All is forgiven in my book. So, Rob would completely end the Hamzat hype train. It's very possible. Very, very possible. I just don't understand why risk it when there's a lack of contenders in the division and there's plenty of winnable matchups. Muniz versus Delidze, it kind of makes sense. Jones would retire first, probably. How would you feel about Paulo versus Kelvin? I like that matchup. It'd be fun. I think Kelvin gets smashed, though. I like how Kelvin wants Dricus for a title eliminator, dude. He's like, yeah, I want Dricus, title eliminator. Joey, look like Max versus TKZ. Are you going to fight? Are you going to fight who got... I got Max by murder as well. I don't know what that message said, but I got Max by murder. Rob would completely end the Hamzat hype train, probably. KO'd by Belal, put the pipe down some. We'll see. I believe you said the same thing when I said Adesanya was going to KO out Pereira. Kelvin comfortably beats Dricus. I think everyone comfortably beats Dricus. You know what I mean? Dricus is not very good at all. Yeah, Kelvin is delusional recently. Dude's got a rap song in his YouTube channel talking about losing to Adesanya. You like Bilal's chances against Burns? I do as well. But he can breathe now. He was only getting 8% oxygen. Does 8% oxygen make you have the worst striking known to man? He has Juliana Pena level striking. He's got a Juliana Pena certification striking. So, I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. Horrible. I can't believe it's already 1:30. Do JDM versus Chiesa, and also how the F is Chiesa still in the top 15, I mean. I have no idea. Dudes hasn't fought in for ages. But yeah, I like that matchup. Even Brunson should comfortably beat Dricus. He just took himself down for Brunson. Yeah, Brunson was just... He's on the decline massively, so that's why. Is that all you drink is water? I would drink water and sweet tea, but mainly water. Do y'all think Du Plessis versus Adesanya will happen next? Yes. It'll probably happen in August. UFC 291 is my guess. Or late July, because they might do 2 pay-per-views in July. What if Dricus comes back as the middleweight Marab? No. Please no. Please no. Guys, do me a favor and like the stream. Run up the likes on the stream. I would greatly appreciate it before I go. Also, double check and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are on the road to 10K. I want to hit 10K. We're going to do a long-ass stream when I hit 10K. So subscribe. I know there's got to be at least a couple of you who aren't subscribed to the channel, who are watching this very stream right this second. Search Kelvin Gastelum Despacito parody. Absolutely not. I can't do it. I won't do it, and I won't try to do it. How do we have almost 80 people in here? We got 34 likes. What is going on? Come on, guys. It helps the channel. If you enjoy the channel, unless you're hate watching right now, there's no reason not to like the stream. Yeah, because breathing better all of a sudden makes your striking better and your wrestling better. Yeah, I think Israel could literally out-wrestle Dricus. Tori, thank you for the $10. I wish UFC 288 had a better co-main event. You don't like Belal versus Burns? They just added Belal versus Burns. You don't like that? I like that co-main event. I mean, I would have preferred Oliveira versus Dariush, but I'm happy with Belal versus Burns. What don't you like about that fight? I hate that it's on short notice, though. But thank you for the $10, Tori. I appreciate you. Tori from Astoria, Queens. I drink Kool-Aid? Okay. Can Dom Reyes make 185? Probably not. That chin would look horrible. Hold on. Okay. Belal vs. Burns is actually an amazing fight, especially because it's 5 rounds. If they wouldn't have made it 5 rounds, that would have sucked, but I would have understood because they're both coming in on short notice. I think Burns versus Belal is super relevant to the division. Agreed. Agreed. Is Belal versus Burns 170 or a catchweight? It's 170. We were talking about this last night. There was multiple people in my stream saying, Belal's ducking Gilbert. Belal's ducking Gilbert, blah, blah, blah. And I said, dude, it's going to happen. Just wait and see. And sure enough, it happened. I told you guys yesterday. If you watch the stream, it's still up on the channel, the weekly live chat. But yeah, Burns versus Belal makes perfect sense in the division. In my humble opinion. Is Belal a bootleg Hamzat? No. Who you got in Bellator, mix or Stotts? Probably Stotts. UFC 288 is now a 6.5, 10. Originally give the card a 7. You give the card a 7 with Charles versus Beneil. I'm tired as hell. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I don't know what grade I would give it just yet. I got to do that soon. I'm taking Belal after Hornswoggle hits Burns with the tadpole splash, allowing Belal to get the Boston Crab. Yeah, I think so. I think Hornswoggle is going to throw a shillelagh into the cage and then distract the referee while Belal uses it. I wonder if Steven is going to drive his karate bus to Canada. What do you mean by that? Yeah, maybe 7.5. I was feeling generous. Stop it. Alex Pereira weighs 235. I don't know if that's accurate, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, we're almost to 1,000 views on my video that I released, so that's good. Joe, I feel Max should have one more fight at 145 against TKZ, then move up to 55. No. I don't want to see TKZ eat brain damage after brain damage. Alex Pierre, you must be Chael Sonnen if you're spelling his name that way. Chael Sonnen intentionally mispronounces names. Hornswoggle versus Hasbro, no. Alex Pierre, the Canadian. That'd be an absolute barn burner of a matchup, my friend. Yeah, but Chael Sonnen intentionally mispronounces names just to be a clown. Ah ha 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 ha. Good one. Do you see Shavkat becoming champ? Yes, I do. Shavkat will be a future champion. He's just so good. He's so well-rounded. I believe he will be a future champ. Guys, do me a favor also. I'm trying to get my Instagram and Twitter to 1,000 this year. Go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MMA Joey C. I feel like Pereira is underrated. Is now a bit underrated. I think he's very dangerous. Shouldn't be taken lightly. I don't know what he is right now. I thought he was overrated, but maybe. Maybe. I just think his wrestling isn't good. So, every time Joey says Chael, one of those rich, broke people, I can picture him taking every sponsorship deal he can get out of massive debt. Am I wrong? What are your sources telling you about John Jones? My sources telling me that John Jones will fight Stipe Miocic in November at UFC 295, I believe it'll be. in the main event at Madison Square Garden. There you go, Mario. I hope you enjoyed that answer. I hope you enjoyed it. It will be accurate. Guys, I have a good track record about guessing what happens. And it's not like I'm saying I'm some god or something. I'm just using the clues to make educated guesses. But, yeah. But the real question is, does Shavkat have a 5-round cardio? I think he does. What he showed against Jeff Neal was a high-output 3 rounds, so I think he could serve his energy and go 5. He has no wrestling the mount. Exactly. Sonnen is a clown. His videos make 0 sense. He talks about everything but the actual point. Yeah, dude, Chael just talks in circles just to get ad revenue. Do you see Shavkat becoming a big pay-per-view draw? It all depends, but maybe. I think he could. If John beats Stipe, what do you think he does? Do you think he retires? Probably. Probably. I think most likely that is what will happen. Hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Do you think John Jones' next fight will be his last? I'll say it's 50-50, but it wouldn't surprise me. Mystic Joey predicts these things. Yes, I do. What's your favorite fighting style? I like everything, really. Elite Striker, though, is probably my favorite, but I like everything. November, why so long? Yeah, it's annoying as hell. Dudes never want to fight. It's really unfortunate, and it sucks. Made a mistake on the super chat. Yes, I'm happy for the 2 co-main event at 288. Oh, no problem, man. No problem, man. Don't worry about it. Would you be confident in Bo Nickel to beat Alex Pereira? No, I think he get KO'd quick. Now, I think I would pick Alex Pereira to beat him. Pereira will be so... Nickel is going to end up going... What's going to happen? I'm going to tell you the future of Bo Nickel right now. He's going to get babied for like a year, win some fights in the middleweight division, eventually get exposed badly by a top 15 ranked guy or a top 15 gatekeeper, and then he's going to go down to welterweight. Guaranteed. So Alex Pereira is a massive middleweight, and Bo Nickel's basically a blown-up welterweight. So I think Pereira would stuff those takedowns and KO him early. And use the distance and just chop the legs badly. I think Usman just works on a couple things. He just wants to wait for a matchup. Yeah, he's waiting for Leon to lose. Yeah, I think the most fighters are going to go broke and have their leverage audience to milk money like Chael. Yeah. I think Usman's going to end up fighting like Sean Brady. Sorry, I got to go to bed. Got to be up by 3:30. I'm going to go to bed here shortly anyway. I got to get up too early. Not that early, though. Like Bobby Green makes $50K per fight. That's too low even if he fights 3 times per year. UFC doesn't care about these guys. They want to pay them as little as possible. That's just the way it is. I say John would love to fight Curtis if he wins this Saturday. Great build-up. That's a fight I would love to see. Curtis Blades versus Johnny Bones Jones. Anyway, guys, like the stream. I'm tired as hell. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. And, yeah, I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys. I'll be live on Friday night as well, hopefully. And I'll talk to you guys then. Do me a favor before I go, though. I need you guys to all go do this. I need you all to go do this, okay? I need you to go watch this video. It's a very good video. I need you to comment on it and like it as well. Go to that video. I just recently did it. They'll end up doing Neil versus Sean Brady or something, maybe. I would say, Joey, the UFC should book Kelvin Brunson. Sure. No. Brunson should retire. Stop it. Damn, by the time Stipe versus Jones happens, it's been like 2.5 years since Stipe lost fight. I know I don't want it at all. How do you predict Paddy's career will go? Will he ever beat a ranked opponent? No. Will he challenge for a title? Absolutely not. How many fights until he gets destroyed? All depends on the matchmaking. But Paddy will eventually fizzle out and be cut and probably go fight in Bellator or something. But go check the video out that I linked in the chat. Do me a favor, like it and comment on it. Everyone from the stream, go like it and comment on it. It will boost it in the algorithm and help it take off and help me get to 10K. So I hope you guys enjoyed this non-stop pleasure tonight. Go watch the video in the chat if you're going to stay up. Good night, and I hope all of you guys pull up your Brahma Bull sheets, put your phone on your Brahma Bull nightstand, and rest your head on your Brahma Bull pillow and get a great night of Brahma Bull sleep. I'm going to bed. Good night, and I appreciate you guys.